recording right now. Okay, let's start with my card first. And the format today is actually like delivering the card dulu. After that, if you have any questions, atau kalian mau buka-buka dulu cardnya, silakan dibuka. If you have any questions, just directly raise your hand dengan dengan emot juga boleh, and just pick up juga boleh. So, my card, the first is actually about reducing cancellation. I also brought up this topics in the discussion management. I tag Alif to give opinions about that. And actually, I find something interesting. Previously, we have discussed about cancellation. Can we actually control cancellation? Basically, naturally not. I will agree with Alif, but Alif said that there's some. Okay, BD. uh, so BD's internet is not paid yet. The Wi-Fi. Jadi nggak tahu kenapa. Alif said that. Yeah, can you try to explain, Alif? What is your findings there?
Okay, so there's uh, the three main points that I found for this problem. Yes, the first thing that we need to concern about is we need to understand our property, our cancellation, why this happened. Yes, we can collect a data from these cancellations. Maybe we can ask our customer why did they cancel. Maybe yes, why they is are they find another property that is better than us, or is the price is not matched with them, or maybe there's another reason. Yes, by collecting this kind of data, maybe we can understand why cancellation is happened. And then the second thing, yes, the second point is we can prevent cancellation by managing our cancellation policies. Yes, for example, like if they're cancel, they will cannot charge like that. And yes, we can offer a non-refundable rate, so they will be more committed with their stay because they have to pay if they cancel. So they will think twice if they want to cancel. Also, I have an experience with this kind of non-refundable rates. I think it is in booking.com or an Airbnb, I forgot. So once I already book, I cannot cancel. But if I cancel, the OTA or they will charge me uh, berapa persen for dari harga pertamanya. Yes, maybe we can offer a non-refundable rates. So I think they will be more committed to stay.
Okay,
And then the last one, yes, maybe
continue,
that's
continue.
yes, maybe. And the third point is we can offer a compelling prices for the HAR, like giving them a discount. So maybe, for example, like people prefer harga 500.000 discount from 1.5 juta rather than pure 500.000. Maybe we can make an attractive prices like that. And then we can add like multi-payment methods like PayPal or other alternatives, because I think many foreigner use PayPal to make a payment because I think it's easier for them. Maybe that's all that I can find.
Okay, thank you very much, Alif. So yeah, that's basically good at first to understand. We need to take a look at the data. Um, yeah, Mukman, the secretary. Yeah, if you have something that we need to write down, please write down in the related card. Yeah. Um, for the payment method, that's basically default when we use Airbnb. Jadi they pay actually through debit sorry, credit card basically. Jadi kita nggak bisa change that like the payment method. But I do agree we need to observe the cancellation policy. Like yang kamu bilang tadi, like we most of our property actually are using flexible if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
But as I write down in the discussion management paper, that actually the proportion is 50-50 between the moderate and flexible. Perhaps we can improve the cancellation policy to moderate, misalnya gitu. That can be one possible way. But I would like to try to investigate that more. But that's the idea basically, guys, behind this cancellation policy. Jadi ada beberapa. If you want to comment, please try to have a look at the discussion management paper and help us to discuss more with any kind of idea di sana nanti. So I can deliver the actionables to Maria as the clients for this request. That's for the first card. And then the second card is about the property on demand for canvassing focus. Jadi for today, we only can provide data like for the most inquire area, which is we find out it is Canggu. So I delivered to Rizal for this data. This is provided by FIDI with the data scientist team. And first is actually Canggu, where we know mostly people di sana sebenarnya. But sometimes the reality is actually when there is someone that having villa in Canggu, has villa in Canggu, they already rent it by themselves gitu. Jadi kayak nggak ada yang tersisa gitu. But that should be investigate more by the digital marketing chapter or even the business development chapter. Kemudian next is Ungasan, Ubud, Uluwatu, and Yogyakarta. It's based on not converted inquiry. Not converted itu bisa berbagai reason, but it can be because of non-match preference. Artinya kita supply-nya nggak match dengan yang ada di lapangan. Nah, sebenarnya in this card we can dig deeper into what is the facilities, amenities that the people try to find out gitu. Jadi itu bisa dilanjutkan further di situ gitu. Nanti this card will be staying here, so I'd like to try to investigate more. Kemudian selanjutnya adalah revenue generation for new onboarded property. So for this one, there's some actionables that already done by Gunung Gania atau Gani dari tim marketing, and then Maria, and the Facebook team also udah ada. There's a post. We try to basically generate revenue for new onboarded property. Jadi kan kita onboarded as partner kan ya. Nah jadi kalau nggak dapat revenue, so it means that we cannot like nggak janji juga sih, maksudnya we predict that we can produce revenue right in the apa namanya and they're pitching gitu, then we cannot provide revenue. It means that we cannot rely on what we say, so we try to investigate more why it is not rented yet, and we have some actionables from prices and then from the listing, hero photos, and etc. and etc. We try also to advertise it on Facebook. Then juga one more is in Instagram. I think Alif, have you tried to consider like to post like the properties that haven't sold in Instagram?
For now, I haven't think about that, but yes, maybe we can do that.
Yep, yep. Okay. Please try to consider this by like the actionable should be done by this week, so we can try to investigate the result by next week. Ya. Next week itu Selasa biasanya kan campaign campaign apa namanya campaign chapter discussionnya. Kemudian next card is in month weekly sales target for May. For this one, this is actually a request from HAR, and I think Vidi, can you explain more about the apa same link wrong with jet placement. So, okay. Video
I
reader.
mean, it's already available the visualization, but I forgot to add the widget. The widget is the visualization in the dashboard, but the link is still the same. It's in marketing. Wait, yeah, it's still
Okay.
in the
Marketing
marketing
dashboard.
dashboard thing.
Dashboard.
Yeah,
Okay. So what? Oh, that's for the second, yeah, for the top and core
it's
property
for
to
the
understand
top
market
inquiry
demand.
properties. Correct.
Why I need to log in? Okay, I used the wrong ini
I will
recording.
include the apa? I will include the screenshot lah ya.
Okay, okay, thank you. But I'll check it later on. I just see
Yep.
your ini soalnya notification. And then for the second feature, is it possible to provide like a feature that we can quickly identify the available properties? Jadi kayak
Oh
quick,
yeah, yeah. This
quick.
one I discussed with Andre as well, and this is related to you,
Ah,
the feature previously that you requested list.
Yang availability itu ya.
Yes, if I
Available.
know the how many is blocked by partner, how many is blocked by us, then the available one kan sisanya nggak sih?
Iya betul.
Yeah.
But like can we check? Okay, from this to this, apa aja yang available,
Yeah,
villa
it's an
type,
extension.
lunasan, something like that ya.
Yep.
Okay,
Ah,
okay.
apa? Berdasarkan apa?
Berdasarkan, for example, what they want is actually when there is an inquiry. Okay, I need in ungasan, two bedroom villa, and then this apa namanya for July for example. So that's the specification. Terus kita bisa cek yang available yang mana sih, itu something like that I guess. And
Oh, yang available. Oke, itu harus di-connect
available.
berarti ke database kita juga ya berarti ya.
Yeah, I
Sure.
think so.
That can be its own project gak sih? You think it can be
Yeah,
its own
yeah,
project?
that's
I think
yeah.
I think Kyla can take this as well if you want.
I think there's no Kayla here, so
Okay, I'll take it first ya.
you
If
will
there are
take it.
anything.
If you
I
want
mean,
to delegate to Kyla, yes, I think we can take Kyla
yes,
in the
I mean,
start.
I can take it first, but then I will delegate to Kyla.
Oh, okay. So Mupin, please take Kyla and Fidi. Thank you. Please continue for the second request, itu ya. Detail
Yup.
explanation. Please provide juga detail explanationnya buat Mupin. Jadi apa feature yang diinginkan? Yang tadi sudah didiskusin, gitu ya. Nah, Mupinnya hilang. Oke. Okay, that's so discard. Thank you very much, Vidi. And then, oh yeah, one more, Vidi. Have you have time to? Do you have time to check? Have you checked? Sorry, have you checked the accuracy for the weekly sales?
Ah, halo halo Kak,
Iya.
Fernand, bisa bilang nggak tadi apa agak susah internetnya.
Ah, okay. I think apa namanya? Jadi si second itu kan ada tiga checklist, dan the last checklist will be delegated to Vidi and Kyla. So please tag them. And further explanationnya juga tolong di-include di dalamnya what kind of feature yang kita perlukan seperti yang kita udah discuss gitu ya. And then oh yeah, question to Vidi tadi, is the weekly sales accurate right now, like can we believe the weekly sales in Redes?
Um, I don't think so.
Okay, you don't think so, so we need to wait. Who would you like to delegate to investigate that more? Vidi, mana?
It's only Kyla or me, right?
Yeah, I only cannot tell you. I mean, would you like to
uh,
delegate that?
I think based on Kyla's card, I'll take this one. This one shouldn't be too hard.
Okay. Okay then. So I think yeah, we need you to fix it. I mean, sooner than other gitu ya. Maksudnya
Yeah,
than
if
other
we need
project
it
MBI.
quickly, yeah. If we need it quickly, then I can do it.
Yeah, yeah, we need it quickly
Okay.
to apa namanya, to understand the progress of the revenue achievement, especially for HCR ya.
Yup.
Thank you, Bray. Other juga bisa di apa namanya, di postpone lah, like next week gitu, nggak apa-apa.
Yep. Yeah,
Kemudian,
I checked. So the code itself, yeah. When the code itself is, will only take the booking earned based on the check-in date.
okay, so it is
So
not split.
yeah, it's not split. So if maybe like I have sales of 180 million for this
Okay,
month. Check in yang bulan ini, but it will go through 6 months. It will be taken as this week's revenue, something like that. But we don't want that, right? We want it
this
by
week's
week,
sales, yeah, yeah, we
by the
want
week,
it
right?
by the week, right, right. That's
Yeah, this
correct.
week contribution only, kan? Okay.
Yeah, but that become the anu kan, that's become warna lainnya. What is that, like
Yeah,
out
stay on this
months?
month or not?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, itu dia
Yep, yep,
maksudnya.
yep.
This month or not, right? Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Vidi. That's the apa namanya, expectation that we can see from the visualization. And then next is strategy for unsold property. I haven't finished this actually. I still extracting the data from all the trial candidates and haven't finished yet. But one actionable that I can find is making the bullet points in the description compared to long paragraph. So that's first thing that I would like to suggest, but it haven't finished yet. And also replying the bad review if it is possible. Tapi kalau udah lama rasanya it's not possible. So I'm not sure whether we can fix it or not. The only way is to make a booking and then get newest review. But let's try. That's the update for that card. And then for the shilling campaign structure, I think I don't have any update yet for this one. Um, I will have a discussion on Friday with Shalene. And then last one, review discount experiment. I'm not sure. Kemarin dibilang kan kalau ini David, would you would like to continue this in VC, right?
Yes, Kak Lilis. Because when I discuss with Kak Shasha, there are still some part that can be optimized, Kak Lilis.
Okay, so when this will be checked? I mean, what is the due date of the experiment?
Um, the paling lama akhir bulan ini, Kak Lilis.
Akhir bulan, that's so long. Akhir bulan ya.
Soalnya ada dua strategi sih Kak Lilis yang
Terus strategi.
yang mau kita
How
coba.
about updates in like 2 weeks ya? 2 weeks ya. I'll give you 2 weeks.
Oke.
Oke, sampai tanggal 26.
Oke.
Updates buat dua strategi. Updates ya. I mean kalau misalnya kalian perlu memang sampai at the end of this month, ya boleh. Tapi update-nya harus sudah ada tanggal 26 ya. This card is too long. Udah tadi lama banget. Okay, I think that's all my updates. I would like to offer to Fidi for. Is there any questions from anybody for my card?
Actually, one question or rather a suggestion. Just so you also mentioned that we actually I talked to Sasha about this as well regarding responding to the
Yep.
negative review, and yes, so that's the maximum of 1 month. So the past 1 month one, I believe that is already responded. Then what we can do after it is actually add it on the description. So this can be also added in the
All
bullet point. So maybe
right.
question and answer. I see a question. I see about review about water availability. Is this fixed yet? Yes, we have fixed blah, 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 so we can include in the description.
I see. That's actually a great idea. Why I don't have that solution, but I'm glad that it's coming from anyone else. So that can be one, like the second strategy ya for responding the bad review, and juga additional in the description berarti kan? Okay. Mukmin, please add the notes in the strategy for unsold properties ya. That for that card. I think David, you have questions for me? Thank you, Vidi.
Yep. Regarding the like revenue generation, Kak Lilis.
Revenue
Is
generation. Revenue
there any
generation.
real impact? I mean bookings from extending that we did until now, please.
Okay, until now. So it's basically just done yesterday, I guess. No, yesterday kayaknya atau 2 hari yang lalu. So we haven't received any meaningful impact for that. Nggak ada booking ya. Of course, we need booking, right? From that, but we haven't get any booking so far. Yes, we don't do anything with Armadillo, but we get booking 1 month booking for Armadillo. That's great, guys. We get 1 month booking for Armadillo. Why? The reason why? For example, like Armadillo compared to the Sampan. Sampan itu in Canggu. I detect or I try to identify it is because of the location. Armadillo is basically near the beach, and then they have space buat garden, jadi bagus gitu buat kerja, and then the wifi speed is also bagus. So yeah, for the location we cannot do anything except like lowering the price compared to the one that is available dekat pantai gitu. Gak bisa. Perhaps this can be input gitu dari untuk community. Sorry, buat BD kali ya. Let's prioritize yang quality-nya lebih bagus right now. Itu will be from me because kalau misalnya kita on board dan kita nggak bisa dapetin booking, it means that kita juga menjelek-jelekkan nama Bukit Vista gitu, something like that. Tapi sebenarnya reasonnya we do advertise but the condition is actually the property-nya susah dijual untuk kondisi kayak gini, untuk kondisi gasnya sedikit gitu. Yeah, but yeah, we haven't get any meaningful impact from that, David. We hope that we can see it like this 1 week, ya, ke depan. Thank you. Is there any more question, David?
I just soalnya gini sudah, soalnya apa? Aku pikir mungkin dari yang baru ini harganya kemahalan mungkin, tapi
Mahalan yang mana misalnya, for example?
mungkin sampan itu soalnya kan
Sampan. Okay.
mungkin ya nggak, soalnya kayaknya kalau kita di awal gitu kan kita belum ngecek pasar nggak sih, jadi gitu.
Sampan ya, sampan tuh sekarang harganya di around berapa sih sampan? Dia bilang sampan itu rasanya udah dari harga 200-an deh.
Oh,
16
berarti
USD.
memang
16 USD itu belum dikurangi Airbnb fee. David, ini harga lift di Airbnb. Jadi harga benernya itu sekitar 200.000 kali ya. 200.000.
berarti bukan pricingnya ya, di harganya ya.
I'm not sure, tapi maksud aku kita rata-rata propertinya 200 ribuan per night gitu. I mean, do you have any inputs like harusnya kita turunin enggak atau gimana gitu?
Honestly, I have no input yet. But I just thinking that we must promote our new property like with lower price
Price.
than other
I
than other in
see.
the to
Okay,
promote
okay.
first.
Okay, yep. That's actually makes sense. I'd like to check first with the owner buat koordinasi juga. And if you have any other input ya, thank you David. I will check the owner buat coordinate lower price biar kita bisa promote dulu. Tapi kalau yang lain punya masukan, like what things that we can do, especially for data analyst yang udah pernah analisis gitu ya. I wait for your inputs. Yeah, that's all from my card. Ada lagi, David, pertanyaan? Yang lain? No? If no, I'd like to move to VD's card. Please give your update, bro.
Okay. Actually, I don't have any card in my stack. I just heads up for Andres' request regarding the booking.com. So I talked to Kabayo about Redash division. Maybe this is also a PSA for everyone regarding the division of tasks for DS and also product development, which one should go to which. For data acquisition, for now, it's already on product development. So we have some on the pipeline, such as Facebook views, Booker.com reviews, Booker.com views that is already in Redash milestone pipeline. And for visualization, so the data is already in the database, but then we just have to visualize it. Then it will go to the data science in business
Yes.
intelligence. Yes, correct. So that's a PSA for everyone. So if you are interested in DS, then feel free, yeah. Okay, but then for this week, actually, what I did was helping the other pivots with their visualization.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, PD. So basically kita udah punya boundary with the PD ya. So related to data acquisition, data collection, it's still on PD, but visualization and understanding the insight is in BI, which is kalau
Yay.
misalnya visualization di S, kemudian understandingnya di DA gitu ya. Buat
Yes.
finance, you can also collaborate ya. Maksudnya ya nggak harus mereka juga, tapi in terms of job description-nya kayak gitu.
Oh ya, job description gitu.
Tapi if you have juga nggak apa-apa.
Yeah.
Oke, Vidi.
Ideally, data science should also include acquisition, but
Iya sih, benar.
human research-nya kurang.
Ya human research kurang.
Jadi kita pindahin ke product development.
Data acquisition.
Acquisition-nya kalau harusnya di data scientist juga pipeline-nya, cuman data engineer ya.
Kita full time di S cuma punya Vidi aja. Vidi pun merangkap banyak-banyaknya dia. Memang gitu karena ada full time ada 4 orang di Vidi, jadi ke Vidi aja ya.
Oke.
Okay. Thank you, Vidi. Full stack Vidi, ya betul. So, is there any question for Vidi? Any kind, if walaupun dia nggak punya card, if you would like to ask anything, no? If not, I'd like to move to David.
Okay, thank you guys for my card. For it's a new card because so far we just check payment to the owner, but when I check the bigger, it's still there are some payment that still not been paid from Airbnb to our bank profit account 8487. Actually, it's not just from January, but it's di tahun-tahun sebelumnya juga ada yang belum dibayarkan. But I want to track for this year
Is
dulu.
that November like for dalam Pinara?
No no
No.
no.
Uh,
Dalam pinara beda case lagi, itu direct sih. Ini
ah,
for the all Airbnb booking.
okay,
Jadi
okay.
uh, jadi selama ini kan hanya ngecek buat owner, dan ternyata ada banyak yang belum dibayarkan ke 8 our profit bank account 887.
Ah. How?
Yes.
Okay. Is that all the update, David? Yes.
Yep. Yes,
How it
please.
can be happen? Maksudnya kenapa kok bisa nggak dibayarkan ke kita tuh?
Honestly, I don't know the reason.
Have you tried to contact like the Airbnb call center?
No, so I want to track it first.
You want to
Not
try
yet.
it? Oh
Yes.
yeah, please try to contact the call center, I guess gitu. Jadi previously you and Wayana experienced the same in booking.com or any kind of payment. Dia tuh call langsung ke ininya. So I think you can
Okay.
also coordinate with Joy. Do you know Joy?
No.
Yeah,
Ceritakan dong.
Joyta Chandong. Joyta Chandong is our account manager in Airbnb. I would like to deliver the email to you. You can email her, like state that you're from Bukit Vista. I think that's okay, FD, yeah?
Yep. Say that you're the finance team from
Yeah, your
Bukit
financing
Vista.
from Bukit Vista. I'd like to attach the email in your card later on, yeah? Please contact Joy to try to ask for clarification and ask for help, gitu, yeah? Okay.
Okay.
Is there any question for David? Yo guys, tanya guys. No?
Actually, I
Uh,
would like to add a little bit regarding my
Yeah.
visibility on Airbnb payment.
Okay.
Uh, there's actually we already realized this like 5-6 months ago when Kabayu first assumed the position of finance.
Okay.
Remember this? That we realized that a lot of our money are still stuck in Airbnb.
Ah, I remember that. Okay, okay.
Yes, you remember? Like, oh yeah,
Yes,
uang
yes, I
kita banyak
remember.
yang nyangkut di Airbnb and so on and so forth. And then I didn't hear any updates from that one. So,
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's when we do apa namanya Vista Award, and yeah, that's
And
right.
then we revise our money and everything. We just check, and then ternyata a lot of our money are still stuck in Airbnb. So
Okay.
yeah, a good thing that we do have this. Please cross check it as well. If it's already the payout is already failed, but it's not recorded in the system, you can ask PD about this. Why is it blah blah blah. But if it's apparently real that Airbnb haven't sent us this many thing, then let us know. Actually, you use the filter thing kan ya? Bisa cek
Yeah.
yang semua property ya. Because previously ya, when we check at the payout detail, you can only check it based on property and based on month. You cannot see all the list from all property that cannot be seen. But this one shows visibility for this one. Okay, nice, David.
Okay, thank you Vidi for that. Jadi David bisa cek juga ke Mas Bayu kali ya, like for Mas katanya dulu ada uang yang putih dari Airbnb. Any update for that? I found the same case gitu, something like that. And then Errol, I think you want to speak just now. What is that about?
um, I would like to add something dikit dong sih. Paling
Yeah.
jadi tuh di zero counting itu
Mm.
invoice itu numpuk terus, yang overdue dan waiting payment tuh numpuk terus. Mungkin karena ya ini juga sih dari Airbnb-nya. Paling itu aja sih, kayak buat info tambahan aja.
Hmm. Jadi what is the impact? Sorry,
Jadi
Lola.
invoice-nya nggak habis-habis gitu, Kak.
Invoice-nya nggak habis-habis.
Jadi kayak nggak apa ya, nggak ke solve semua gitu, kayak numpuk terus gitu. Jadi
Masih di waiting payment ya,
ya di waiting payment.
karena memang belum dibayarkan.
Jadi impact-nya itu ke depannya ke dalam zero, dalam pelaporannya gitu ya.
Iya, jadi revenue-nya nggak semuanya gitu belum masuk
Ah,
tuh kan kak.
I see, I see. Okay, I think itu juga related to this one ya. Please try to ask Joy juga. Nanti collaborate sama Errol ya, David ya. Like for what things that you'd like to ask with Joy gitu. Jadi biar bisa sekalian dan dia juga bisa ke apa namanya ask her team sekalian gitu ya. Sip, thank you Errol. Is there any more questions or apa gitu? No?
Oh sorry, I just want to clarify. Errol, so
Yes.
that's about resolution adjustment ya berarti ya?
Resolution adjustment itu apa kak?
Oh tadi itu ya payment yang belum ke solve itu berarti invoice apa? Sekali
Invoice
lagi.
yang
Dari Airbnb.
itu yang lebih Airbnb.
Dari Airbnb
Payment.
ke guest gitu ya, pending paymentnya gitu ya.
Kadang-kadang ada yang beda-beda gitu, ada yang ke dia sudah, ada yang ke kita belum. Beda-beda gitu kan di figure banyak banyak apa situasinya.
Oke, ya. Oke, semangat Errol, David.
Iya cross check juga dengan PD team ya buat bigger ya. Siapa tahu ada error di bigger juga. Ya nggak sih Bre?
Ya, nggak sure juga soal itu.
Ya itu makanya di
Ya,
cross check
makanya.
juga
Ya di
kedua-duanya.
cross check juga aja.
Like di Joy juga, kemudian
Yap.
di PD juga, ya PD Mas Bayu boleh atau Chris.
Ya, at least kalau misalnya udah tahu, maksudnya ya sekarang kayaknya yang handle bigger tuh
Chris.
siapa ya?
Ke-
Product ownernya itu Nico apa kalau nggak salah.
Oh
Bigger.
Nico, ya
Product
Nicholas ya
ownernya
Nico.
ya campaign manajernya itu Nico buat bigger. Tapi ya itu kayak intinya the thing is if we are able to find the core issue then we can solve it long term. But so that we don't have to do it like short term solution as well something like that.
Ya, berarti first thing is to ask Joy dong.
Yeah, cross check manual something like that.
Okay. Is that clear, Errol and David? Clear ya. Okay, next. How about the count of page views in booking.com? Is that on pipeline? Oh, tadi PD bilang udah di pipeline ya. Ya, di PD-nya udah ada di pipeline. So, I'd like to continue to Evelyn. Please update from your side.
Okay, thank you, Kak Lilis. So, okay, my card. Okay, so the first one was the busy feasibility newspaper, right? I believe I already updated the post. I already updated the post-mortem report, so like y'all could see how the distribution goes, etc. But I believe there's like an additional comments being added. Like for an example, Kalilis asked whether this information could actually be published in public to increase partner awareness, yeah, or to gain new partners. Okay, kalau in my opinion, the purpose of creating this newspaper is to inform our partners, right? So I don't think it is I don't think we as Bukit Vista could share this information publicly. That's the first thing lah. Then since I'm gonna off board soon, I guess I need to create like the I was planning to create a monthly newspaper based documentation. It hasn't been done because of my low progress, but yeah, it's there. I'm gonna submit this by the latest tomorrow, 10 a.m. Vita. Okay. I'll at the deadline. And then to strategize May Facebook campaign. So firstly I would like to create the analysis, right? The analysis I've already submitted. I already attached this on the cross sector campaign as well. But I just attached this one here just now, like an hour ago. And I already told Aika yesterday, like, okay, let's have a sub discussion to like look for the property in Bukit Vista. So we could try to create the so-called post that we are trying to create. Yeah, I think that will be all.
Okay, okay. Yeah, thank you everyone for the updates. Is there any questions from the floor?
Yes, feel free to ask, guys.
Oh
Is
sorry, tadi gua ke bawah bentar ambil air.
yeah, nggak
Confirming.
apa-apa.
Tadi yang so this content is meant for partner only or non-partner is okay.
Partner only, Kak. Cannot share to non-partner.
Why?
If you
Why
want
you
to
Okay.
cannot
share,
share?
because the thing is the information given. I think it is pretty classified. As for an example, kayak let's say for an example, yeah, occupancy pace. Let's say we slam. Okay, we have 8% occupancy pace. My concern here is if the public, as for an example, our rifle look at those, they'll be like, oh, Bukit Vista generate 8% occupancy pace in this month. And let's say when they trying to persuade new owner or like new partnership, they could say, hey, like we have higher occupancy pace compared to Bukit Vista or maybe other company. Like my main concern is just disclosing our private information to our rival. That's all.
Okay, so it's basically not publishing, right? Yeah, yeah.
Kayak tidak dianjurkan.
Tidak dianjurkan. Okay,
Ya,
Vidi, because you have the questions, give to you. Give the floor to you.
wadaw.
Ya hilang lagi
Hilang.
astaga, bayar wifi belum. Okay, Vidi is back. Are you here?
What? Sorry.
Yeah, because you have the questions. Then, uh, is there any follow up question?
Nope, nope, nope. All good
Nope.
then.
Okay. Oh, good. But
Okay.
from me, actually, wait, area.
Mm-hmm.
So from the partner survey, they actually wants visibility on what kind of things that we've done, right? To
Mm-hmm.
like get more bookings, but we need to specify it within an area. Jadi nggak secara general gitu,
Okay, can. It's possible,
kan?
I think.
Ya,
And
Yeah.
kayak vacancy update gitu loh.
vacancy updates. Is
Ya
there
vacancy
any
research
example
itu
of
loh.
that?
Remember? Enggak kayak
Vacancy
there's like
research.
Yeah.
the vacancy paper, remember?
Yang ada
Lilis?
si Sajid itu bukan?
Ya, ya, ya. So it's like a full report. Oh, here kayak gini, gini,
Alright,
gini,
alright,
gini.
alright, alright.
Kayak sama kayak
Ah,
company yearly report.
I see, I
Yeah.
see,
Yes.
I see. Okay.
But
Yeah,
we do it
that,
monthly
that.
for yeah.
Kak
But itu
Lilit,
kayak jadi,
actually,
yes.
yeah. Oh, no. I was about to say that kan previously this is the newspaper was created by itu kan Rizky and me,
Yep.
right? Actually, we have discussed about this. Kayak
Hmm?
Rizky, do you think it's possible to create like an occupancy pace based on area instead of like an overall? And he said, yeah, it is possible. I think it is actually available on Redash, but I might need to check it up again.
Then you can collaborate with Kyla. Kyla udah bisa buat visualization ya, Vidi ya.
Udah dari occupancy pace
Kayaknya
occupancy
udah
rate
ada deh
dari
occupancy
sudah
rate.
ada karena itu
Sudah
dipakai buat
ada.
revenue projection.
Ya betul. Each area, each type
Yeah.
Yes.
villa.
And also based on each villa, whether
Yeah.
each villa property type.
But
Okay.
you
Then,
need to check again. You need to
mm,
understand all retest data, and you need to apa namanya determine which one that you would like to put in the newsletter. Ini ada banyak informasi
okay.
tuh di retest.
All
Jadi
right.
kamu
So I
filter,
just uh-huh,
uh,
filter. Yeah.
try to check, and please give me your progress. Like kapan kamu besok off?
Enggak.
By Friday lah ya.
Eh,
By Friday.
yeah. Okay, by Friday. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
At least like
Okay.
what kind of visualization yang kamu mau put. Okay, thanks Evelyn for the updates.
Yes.
Ramadan tiba, ya betul. Is there any questions from anybody?
Yes.
Just one technical administrative question. Okay, so this
Yep.
one is done ya. This card is done gitu ya.
Technically, this is
Ah,
done.
And then do we want to make this as a best practice and then have it like operational just like the company revenue projection,
I
pricing kan
see.
itu jadi operational stuff yang we do each month or each 3 months. So do you want to make this into like that? And then if so, then is we already have the documentation on how to make this kind of newsletter ya berarti ya.
Okay, Kak Vidi, I think,
I
whether
think
we want
Evelyn
to.
needs to refine it more because kayaknya next person tuh nggak bisa bikin newsletter lagi sebelum setelah ini. Maksudnya Evelyn pun nggak tahu kan bahwa occupancy page itu ada di desk gitu. Evelyn harus cek lagi dulu. Ini belum kayaknya belum finish menurut aku.
Oke.
Soalnya waktu itu Rizky udah selalu kasih aku link gitu kayak, okay Evelyn, here's you go. Okay, this is the occupancy base, yeah. And I was like, oh okay, I'm just gonna kayak put it slam and then write the
I
words
see.
gitu.
If I may suggest, then do you know what kind of improvements are needed for the current newsletters?
Okay. So as for now, actually, my initial plan was actually to rely on the survey, the answer from the if I'm not mistaken, community generated the survey, right? And I was actually kind
Yes.
of waiting for the feedback so I could know, so I could understand better what kind of content that I need to put. And if I'm not mistaken, Khalid also commented, right, whether it's possible. Yeah, it is possible. So I guess mainly the newspaper, what is it called, the newspaper content will be nearly similar. Like it's always going to be breakdown into three, yeah, like three content. Like the first one is like the news, the overall news, including occupancy, revenue, etc. And then the strategy that we conduct, anything that we do, and then like the innovation, and lastly the innovation that we do. So I guess mainly it's gonna revolve around that. But however, if there's any improvement that I want to create is actually I want to create like an I want to create an improvement in answering, like, because here's
Oh,
the
sorry,
thing when.
Evelyn, I have to cut you there.
Oh, okay.
And my point is, you know what improvement you're going to make, right?
uh yeah, I
Mark
guess
this
so.
card as complete, and then
Okay.
make a new pivot card marking the improvement that you need. So pivot this card so that we have an additional kayak. We know that the previous one is already done. Let's do an improvement on this one.
All right,
So
all
Ah,
right,
so
all
that we
right.
I
have
see.
like version 1, version 2, and so on and so forth.
Oh, okay. Noted.
Yo,
All right. Thank you. Then I will
Okay,
just put
thank
okay.
this.
you.
Thank you, Vidi, for stepping up. Yeah. Actually, I'm just listening without stopping you. Yes, please mark it as done and make a new card. Try to make a checklist what things that you need to improve in the version one of the newspaper. And then the monthly
All right.
documentation should be inside that juga. Atau you can modify the monthly newspaper best practice documentation. Bisa jadi satu
Okay.
di sana. Okay. Thank you, Evelyn. Next to Errol. We still have 5 minutes.
Okay, so for my part, it's about getting and fixing percentage list on bigger. So the result is I identified the properties with the wrong percentage split. Jadi kebanyakan itu masih 100% belum dipecah ke 85-15 atau 80-20. Habis itu aku kontak Kagani to inform us about the correct percentage. Like seharusnya this profit should have 85-15. Then I asked Kak Chris from PD to attach listings that still have the wrong percentage and why it happened. For this one, we should open the Dropbox paper that I attached. And for a more clear context, please click on the picture from Villa Megalan. Like in there, we can see that there are several percentage that are missing. Masih nol di split PV. Nah, this should be corrected to 85-15 because kalau enggak nanti di redash sistem akan milih 100% sebagai percentage splitnya.
Ah,
Makanya walaupun di bawahnya misal film Megalan Direct udah 85-15, tapi kalau misalnya seluruhnya belum sama formatnya atau misal angkanya masih ada yang beda, bukan beda maksudnya kayak gini misalnya 85 100 itu Megalan ini responnya dia pasti akan ngambil yang lebih tinggi yang 100-nya ini, jadi dia memakai percentage yang ini. Maka dari itu kita harus benerin semuanya, at least nge-format biar split VP dan owner itu terbagi menjadi dua, misal 85-15 atau 75-25, tergantung OD-nya. Nah, uh, frictionnya paling cuma Kak Gani lagi siap persiapan lebaran, jadi aku belum kontak lagi. Jadi action plan-nya I will inform Kak Gani yang tracking several properties that still have strong percentages. Itu aja dari from me. And thank you.
Right, right,
Any
right.
questions?
Thank you. That's basically a good findings, yeah, Errol. Actually, I think long time ago, I ever see that the transfer is actually 100% to partner and zero to us. Is it the cost? Like, is it the cost because we don't set it properly and bigger? Jadi semua uang ke owner gitu kan maksudnya?
Ya. Tapi kalau kalau ini kayak mungkin lebih ke pencatatannya sih. Kalau
Oh,
misalnya buat
pencatatan. But for the transfer?
transfer kayaknya manual dari kita yang ini sendiri.
Ah,
Soalnya jarang sih yang
oh iya benar sih pencatatannya ada yang Android tapi realisasinya udah benar gitu ya. Oke oke. Right right. That's actually great. Thank you Errol for the updates. Is there any questions for Errol from anyone? No. If no, yes, David.
Yeah, Errol, for the card, I believe it's udah due date, udah lewat due date. You want to extend sampai kapan, Errol?
Udah kemarin ya
paling
update-nya.
sampai Kak Gani ini aja sih on. Kak Gani soalnya di slide-nya off gitu, jadi aku nggak tahu kapan dia ini.
Nah, okay. Kalau berdasarkan kamu, Errol?
Uh, 15 tuh hari apa Kak?
15. 15 tuh hari Sabtu.
15 mungkin saya Kak.
This one is only updating, bukannya perlu PD juga, PD team.
Yes Kak, udah ada Chris sih.
Udah ada Chris. I think Gani will be taking day off until hari Jumat. Jadi Sabtu baru bisa kerja. Can you like integrate itu secepatnya? Gimana kalau Chris take day off gitu? It's something related to consideration about making decisions. Ya, Monday lah, Monday.
Monday, oke.
Monday ya.
Monday, Errol.
Okay, Ra?
Oke.
Okay. And I think I'll have only have one card. Do you need any more cards to be executed? I would love to give you cards.
Mau kerjaan lagi gak?
Kerjaan lagi nggak? Lalu cuma punya
Ada
satu.
kerjaan apa kayak Kak? Aku paling samping ini paling BV Talk doang sih udah.
Oh, BBE Talk. BBE Talk. Alright. That's apa namanya? Intern project ya BBE Talk. Related to data strategizing sih biasanya and research of course. Research. Ya, kayak kemarin kan you do Traveloka research, Agoda research. Nanti aku cari dulu apa nanti aku kasih Carol. This is just heads up ya. Okay, thank you. Ya. Because udah jam segini, I would like to extend like for 5 minutes. Buat Kailang, Vidi as a mentor, can you try to help me updating the card?
Yes, apologies. I think Kayla is taking a few days off ya
Yep.
for Lebaran.
Thank you.
So I have visibility on this one. She did, as you see here, the apa namanya property revenue projection. Thank you Kayla if you watching this video ya. Saya terbebaskan. Okay, but what she did as well is actually fixing the bug fix for fixing the bug on the property revenue projection automation. There was a bug in Airbnb as you look in the activity pertaining to the price scrapernya. Jadi bukan ngebug dari sistem kita tapi sistem Airbnb dan itu udah fix juga. And then for dashboard optimization, I believe that for the cancellation, ini tuh saya udah selesai sih. But one new visualization is she improved the existing visualization for the guest origin and also booking window visualization. Previously, the context of the data was not correct, so it was improved to better suit our needs in a sense. And then you can see, I have to check again. Maybe I haven't do a code review, but she said that it's already correct. Actually, one other thing is actually For Liz, do you remember Pak Lim's property?
Pak Lim's property. Yes, yes. That's
What
thanks for
was
you
the
for
name of the
it.
property again?
Palm, Pecatu Palm,
Pecatu Palm, yeah. Yeah. Also,
Bukit Palm
she
Villa,
also completed that one as well. I will add that on the
Pecatu Palm
card
ya.
card as well because I will need you to
This one, right?
also do another check because she already made up the break even analysis for Pecatu Palm Villa as well as the detailed projection.
Ini salah
Uh,
nih, gua salah. Pecatu Palm. Okay, okay. So it's done, but we need
yeah,
to cross check it ya.
yeah, and then so that I also already tag Wayan here so that she can forward it to Pak Lim.
Ah, udah di sini.
So
Okay.
that's the gist of it. I think she progressed a lot this week on data visualization and understanding the
Yeah, yeah.
coding
I
technical
think
stuff.
so. Aku mengakui because I'm industrial engineering and I can't code. So congratulations to Kyla ya, you can code in Redas. Whether I'm not. Ya, thank you Vidi buat apa namanya your apa namanya tuh bimbingan untuk Kyla ya buat bisa coding dan membantu kamu di Redas visualization. Next to Mukmin, is there any update from your side?
Okay, well, for me, I think it's only from what I learned in our onboarding material, and yeah, I can
Yep.
achieve it in my onboarding material in my daily journal. But I think I have a problem with me with the next another card. I want to make another card like my own project with that with Kak David. Yeah, and back to the previous meeting with you, Kak Lilis. This the my problem. I not yet asking to Jing or Mokoyana about it.
I see. You can try to check Jing's because Jing's haven't replied on our discussion. You can try to apa namanya select him bisa
Mm-hmm.
ya buat ngeceknya. But if you want to take day off like tomorrow kan Lebaran, ya just continue by next week lah nggak apa-apa. Okay, so
Oh,
that's basically about ini guys, investment. Jadi Mukmin is trying to investigate our P&L, profit and loss, and he found that we deficit like for the past 3 months. So Mukmin wants to try to apa namanya find investor gitu buat Bukit Vista, but he needs to apa namanya check with Jing whether it is possible, apakah gimana gitu. That's basically the idea. So try to check with Jing ya. Boleh sama Vidi juga.
uh,
Ya,
may
Mukmin.
I add something about Alpha J Center? Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
I can aku jadi nggak bisa share screen karena ini dari HP kan. But maybe yesterday, jadi aku ada kayak grup-grup di Telegram gitu banyak. Jadi I try to ask anyone in that group about Alpha JVC Venture. That group is like what like investor group, like yeah, we trader
Wow.
or investor in stock. They
Yes.
are in that. So yeah, asking about isn't it like, hey guys, I'm getting run in a startup company, but and I want to get an investor. This is relevant or achievable if I want to get the Alpha GBC investors. And some of them is came from uh, I forget the name of the startup. Wait.
Okay,
What
Mukmin.
the startup of hotel in Bobo Box. Ya. Jadi ada dari Bobo Box dan mereka bilang gini, ketika itu pas waktu itu ketika mereka dapetin Bobo Box, dia juga ngomong kalau uh, sebenarnya kalau dibilang prosesnya sulit ya emang sulit, tapi nggak sesulit itu kalau emang dikerjakan. Dan
I
kalau
see.
emang kalau memungkinkan, katanya itu memungkinkan asalkan yang diminta JVC Venture ketika presentasi itu pertama gini, originalitas startup itu kayak ini benar-benar kita atau ini cuma niru-niru aja yang lain.
Ah,
Terus yang kedua, ini gini, ini perusahaannya ini punya prospek ke depan nggak atau ini cuma bakal jalan cuma beberapa bulan atau setahun ke depan? Soalnya Alpha JVC Venture ini mereka bilang cuma mau ngeluarin dana ke perusahaan yang mungkin masih bisa hidup hingga puluhan tahun ke depan.
oke
Hingga
oke.
Nah, gitu kan. Terus mereka bilang juga Alpha JVC Venture ini juga punya kriteria untuk ini perusahaan yang eh, ketika dikasih dana itu mereka emang bisa berkembang,
Okay,
emang
okay.
mungkin.
Okay, Mugmin, let me cut you there. I think that's the apa namanya, the points of what we should prepare before approaching the investor ya. So
Ya,
please try to make the card. Nggak apa-apa, buat aja dulu cardnya. Nanti bisa discuss di dalam situ juga. Furthermore, but a quick check, Vidi, do you think this is possible? Like, is it interesting juga buat di try or gimana from your side?
We talked about this before.
I
Ya,
think so.
eh ya boleh aja dibawa dulu aja. Kita ngobrol-ngobrol. Feel free to have this kind of idea. I think the executive will be delighted when you bring up this idea.
ya. I just feel like nervous when I
Ah,
wanna ask about it because I think this so big idea or big.
no worries lah. Don't be nervous, ah.
Okay, okay.
Ya, Lilis, suaranya hilang, Lilis. Suaranya hilang. You're not muted, but
Ya.
the voice
Sekarang
gone.
sekarang am I back?
Okay, yep.
Am I back?
Yes, already back.
Oke. Apa namanya tadi tuh? Apa
Okay.
namanya? Ya. Jadi nggak apa-apa Mukmin. I think you also apa namanya doing investment. Bukan trading ya. Trading juga kan?
Hmm.
Itu juga bisa jadi itu sih sebenarnya. We have a vision to try it. Like kita pengen dapetin duit dari trading juga. Enggak sih, enggak. Itu aja. Tapi nggak apa, try it first. Kalau misalnya the concept is apa namanya udah matang gitu, is it ready? That's ready. Nanti executive team bakal evaluate apakah ini bisa di-proceed more atau enggak gitu. Tapi nggak usah nervous, biasa aja. Eksekutifnya orang Vidi kok.
Wah.
Okay, okay.
Oke, thank you Mukmin. Alif, over to you.
Okay, maybe I'll be fast. So I'm in the process of phone call marketing research that will be implemented in Bukit Vista, and I've already put the Dropbox under evidence. Actually, there's things that I want to discuss with all of you, but maybe we can discuss it on BI discussion. Yes, maybe that's all from me, Kalilis.
Oke,
Yeah,
ya.
I've already discussed with you.
Yeah, basically, Alif juga udah discuss with me yesterday, so we'd like continue it like asynchronously. Remember to tag the one that is apa namanya ditujukan ya, the topics siapa yang related gitu. Yeah, basically Alif wants to continue the phone call marketing research. And you need to collaborate with Mas Bayu as well as the marketing team itu ada Mas Rizal as I told this. Tapi ya jangan sampai overlapping, oke? Okay? Yeah,
Okay, Kak.
that's that from Alif. Kevin, Vidi, we have a new personil here, yaitu Kevin Kencana ya, second Kevin in BI, data analyst if you remember.
I was
Belum
just about to ask who is Kevin. Oh,
data
Kevin.
analis itu bulan April trialnya. Gitu.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
Ya, oke. Vidi itu yang udah kakek-kakek jadi gitu dia susah remember orang. Kevin, your first card will be the material onboarding. Tolong join di card itu, boleh yang itu dulu diselesain bisa. Tapi while that, nanti aku pikirin dulu aku mau delegate campaign yang mana. Kan kita udah agree bahwa when you're onboarded, you need to optimize the campaign. I mean, you are invited to collaborate to optimize the campaign gitu ya. revenue generation basically buat data analyst. Okay, that's that. Kevin tadi udah perkenalan sih, Bray. Lu udah tahu juga kan. So, let's end the session. I'll stop the recording ya. Yeah, udah
Oke.
selesai guys. Ini udah selesai belum sih?
Masih recorded.